Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing my top 10 favorite SpongeBob in real life episodes by JChasefilms. JChasefilms is a really cool YouTuber. You guys gotta go check him out. He uploads a lot of cool SpongeBob content. He even has a streaming channel where he does live streams at. So, yeah, please be sure to go subscribe to him, and let's get started on my top 10 favorite SpongeBob in real life episodes that he has made. Since he has now made 10, number 10 will have to be the Olympics episode that he made. The Olympics episode was okay. It marked the first ever appearance of the fish head announcer in SpongeBob in real life videos, and it also marked the first episode without Jonathan, JChasefilms, in the episode, since he's in all of his episodes before that. So the video was just okay, not really the best one. It was still very cool. Next up will have to be episode 7. This would be the first one after. This would probably be the first episode of season 2 of SpongeBob in real life, or episode 7, where they go on the cruise ship. I did like this one. This one was really cool. Plankton made a return. So did, I think, Gary was also in this episode, as well as I think Mr. Krabs and Mr. Krabs, Patrick, Squidward, and SpongeBob, as they were all in this episode. Them being on the cruise, it definitely was very fun. This is like episode 1, where it had no commentary by the characters. It was just music, just like in episode 1. The thing I really did love about this episode was the cameo appearance of SpongeBob SquarePants Bell for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, with Patrick on a Nintendo Switch with the one challenge in Goo Lagoon where he had to go and grab the sock on top of the lifeguard tower by using the throw fruit. Well, when you're climbing up to there, when you see the hammer robots and the Duplicatron, yep, that was something I did definitely really liked. So yeah, this episode was very good. Next up is episode 10. Episode 10 felt like an actual episode of the SpongeBob series. Like, this almost felt like an actual SpongeBob episode that you probably would have seen. And also, it does remind me of the episode Big Birthday Blowout, where they went to the trusty slab and they saw kind of human versions of Patrick, SpongeBob, Plankton, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, and Sandy. But this time they didn't have an actual IRL version of Plankton, but they did have IRL versions of practically human versions of almost SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, Patrick, and Sandy. This episode was very cool, with the Krusty Krab being in real life. Something you would practically see in a SpongeBob episode. It does have a reference as well to Employee of the Month, where they're making so many Krabby Patties where the restaurant just blows up. So yeah, that was also really cool. This also had Agent Tootie. Also came back as well, for the first time since episode 6, making his third appearance on the channel, returning after nearly 3 years. So yeah, this was a very cool episode. Very nice to see the Krusty Krab in IRL. Also, I like the beginning with the beginning music, and Mr. Krabs unveiled the Krusty Krab 3. The music when the sound effect that happened when he was unveiling it was the same exact sound effect you'd get for like unveiling a new area or getting a golden spatula from Belle from Bikini Bottom, and the classical SpongeBob music at the beginning with them playing eels and escalators. Felt like an actual SpongeBob episode, so that was really cool. Next up was episode 4. Episode 4 was really cool. Well, I really did like it. I liked the part where they were driving around in the car, and then we got to see Plankton. Then this was also the first ever time making first time appearances for SpongeBob in real life for Plankton, Sandy, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs. So it's really cool. Well, it was the return of SpongeBob in real life after a few years since episode 3. Next up is episode 2. Episode 2 is the return of SpongeBob and Patrick when they return to the real world, apparently after 2 years. 2 years, apparently. Apparently time in real life is faster than time in Bikini Bottom, so yeah. So they would return back to the real world. They go back to Jay Chase's house. They kind of do leave a mess, but that's okay. Hey, so yeah, and also I did like the music for when you see JChasefilms in the episode for the first time. in episode 2 with that car music. Unfortunately, that music is copyright, but I did find somebody else who did re-upload episode 2, but they actually have the music there. So that may be the only time we could see that music that they have for that epic car scene where JChasefilms is driving the car and then mashes on the brake as soon as he comes close to SpongeBob and Patrick. So yeah, that's really cool. Well, next up is episode 8. Episode 8 is, again, feels like another actual SpongeBob episode. Oh, we gotta go to a mansion and see, Squilliam would make his first time appearance. It feels like an actual SpongeBob episode as well. It feels like something you would see in SpongeBob, but in real life, not in Bikini Bottom. Almost feel like something you'd see in one of those old point-and-click adventure SpongeBob games. This almost feels like something this episode almost feels like something you'd seen in the old point-and-click SpongeBob adventure games. Back during, back when all games made them. It feels like something you'd do like an Employee of the Month, almost, or Lights, Camera, Pants on PC. This almost feels like something he would do. Part of this episode almost feels like, Chapter 5 entrenched from the SpongeBob movie game on the PC. So, yeah. So this was really cool. We really did like Squilliam making the appearance, and Squidward, SpongeBob, and Patrick. This was a very cool episode, and that is why it belongs here on this list. Next up is episode 1, the OG. Of course, the music here is really nostalgic. I just really loved this episode. It was really cool. It's really nostalgic for being the first one and how old it is. It's very good. It will always remain to be one of the greatest SpongeBob in real life videos probably ever. Next up is episode 3, another one that feels like another SpongeBob episode. But in real life, with Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy making their first appearances to SpongeBob in real life, and their only appearances. R.I.P. Ernest Borgnine and Tim Conway. So you get to do that. They went to Shady Shoals. They fought the Dirty Bubble. It was just a really amazing episode. I really did like it. This episode almost feels like something you see out of Lights, Camera, Pants, almost. The Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy movie, in Lights, Camera, Pants. So yeah, this was a really cool episode. Really love it. It will always remain as one of the best. Next up is episode 5. Episode 5 was really cool. I did love the Sugar Crush Candy and Damien and Plankton. That was just amazing. Those scenes were amazing. I did like how SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Squidward, JChasefilms were all having fun, like playing and cooking Krabby Patties in their backyard. Very amazing, very hard work. And just overall, very, very nice and very, very, very cool. Next up is episode 6 being number 1. Episode 6 is number 1. This episode is really amazing. All the music in there was amazing. From when all the cartoons raided the tower to the guitar battle with SpongeBob and the other dude, as well as the credits music. I actually did use the credits music from this in my Lights, Camera, Pants PC ending of my walkthrough. So this episode was just really, really amazing. I really, really, really loved it. It's really cool. Well, this one will probably always be the best SpongeBob in real life episode. SpongeBob in real life season 1 will always go down to probably be the best out of all of them. Season 1 was just amazing. All of the episodes of season 1 were really incredible. I really did like it, and yeah, so that'll be the end of this video. Guys, please go subscribe to JChaseFilms and JChaseStreams. JChaseStreams is almost up to 1,000 subscribers, so go subscribe to them. Go subscribe to JChaseFilms. He works really hard in making these SpongeBob and real life episodes, and he would really like the support. So I thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time. Peace out.